Paul believed in the fact of the resurrection of Christ not only because he had seen the Lord, but also on the testimony of others. For we would note in the second place that Paul introduces us to other eyewitnesses of the resurrection of Christ. He founded his gospel on this fact, and in Galatians 2:6, he tells us his gospel was the same as was preached by Peter, James, and John. Peter, James, and John then believed with the same intensity that Christ rose from the dead. We have already seen that this testimony, as to John at least, is supported by what he himself has written in the Apocalypse. In consistency with the inference again, Paul explicitly declares in 1 Corinthians 15:3 that the risen Christ was seen not only by himself but by Cephas, James, and indeed all the apostles, and that more than once. Even more, he states that he was seen by over 500 brethren at once, the most of whom were still living when Paul wrote this letter, and whose witness-bearing he invokes. Here Paul brings before us a cloud of witnesses. These witnesses were numerous. There were at least 500 of them.